At one point, man, it was a thing of beauty. It was something really, really prideful when, as a Cowboys fan, you could watch your running back do things like this. It was like a badge of honor to go in week out, and just watch your team dominate on the ground. There were a couple instances, a couple times in recent history where the Dallas Cowboys were really, really close. And a lot of it had to do with the ground game, being able to run the football, being able to set the tone, being able to close out games, being able to just control the chains, being able to impose your will on the opponent. And at a certain point, we're going to have to get back to that. Dallas is going to have to make the running game great again. That's what we're going to have to do. And that's why I'm here. What's going on, Cowboys faithful? It's your boy DMV, back with another one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe so that you can get all of my videos. Make sure you hit that bell for all of the notifications, okay? So, I almost got emotional this morning. I really, I felt a few tears come down, right? And I get it. I get what people might think because it's just a game. You know, it's just football. To some of us, it's not just that, right? And I came across some Marion Barber highlights. Marion Barber, when I was in college, Marion Barber was our running back, you know, during that 2007 season. Y'all know that season where we lost to the Giants in the divisional round? Marion Barber was just coming into his own. And the highlights were from that year. And, you know, a lot of people remember that team where we had T.O., we had Patrick Creighton, we had Jason Witten, Tony Romo. But what a lot of people didn't realize is that we were just able to hand the ball off. We had two running backs, actually. We had Julius Jones and Marion Barber. But Marion Barber was our closer at the time. And just being able to hand that ball off whenever you really wanted to be able to do that, man, and just the tenacity that he had. I would argue that Marion Barber was really our tone setter of that football team. He was our tone setter. I don't think anybody would disagree. If you watch this, you know, yeah, we love Tony. We love Romo Magic. You know what I'm saying? They were Romosexuals, and T.O. was out there doing, you know what I'm saying? T.O. was doing his thing. But when it came down to it, the thing that made us a tough football team was that we can hand that ball off to 24. And so this is what made me do this video. I wasn't going to do a video today at all. Being emotional about that, I remember that. And then you go to DeMarco Murray, that 2014 season. But I also remember drafting him. And we also had Felix Jones, which I didn't put his clips in there, but Felix Jones did some work for us as well. At a certain point, as a Cowboys fan, we felt pride about who was carrying that football because of the lineage, because of Tony Dorsett, because of Emmitt Smith. There was never a time when this Cowboys franchise, and I feel like I'm saying the same things, but I'm going to say it a different way today. There was never a time where when we were winning and when we were in championship contention, or if we were a contender, that the guy that we were handing the ball off to, that us as Cowboy fans, us as probably Cowboys players, Cowboys coaches, we had pride in whoever was carrying that football.
And he would say, "Oh no, man, it's the offensive line. You know, we go through week one, and Derek Lassick has like 30 yards. You know." And then he tried to sell that shit to us the next week, and I finally said, "Hey, Hud, it ain't. You know, you're not going to sell this shit to us. It's Emmitt.
Football.
You know, I mean, Emmitt."
Because we knew that was the formula for success, right? Every time this organization has done that next man up thing for the most part, besides Marion Barber, you know, we did it with Troy Hambrick. We did it with, and don't get me wrong, I mean, we were already bad with Troy Hambrick, but, you know, we did it with Joseph Randle and where McFadden had to come in and clean it up because it was really crap for the most part. Every time we don't put somebody back there that's prideful, and don't get me wrong, I like Rico, but that's a good story. That's not like Rico wasn't somebody that we held pride for when other teams looked at us and said, you got to respect us because we're coming into town. Like, that's not Rico's game. It's not. You know what I'm saying? He's with Carolina. And I guarantee nobody batted an eye that Rico went to Carolina. Like, oh, Carolina's on the way. I can guarantee that. But that's beside the point because I don't want to dog Rico. Rico has done something for himself, made some money for himself, made a name for himself. So I'm really proud of him for that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this Dallas Cowboys. When you wear that star, there was a certain point where we knew that guy that's carrying that football, we got to worry about that. And right now, I look at Javonte Williams. I look at Miles Sanders. I look at Hunter Lipke. I look at Deuce Vaughn. That guy's not in that room right now. He's not in that room right now. It's just not. Like, those guys weren't that at the organizations they were before, and they're not going to be that for us. They might be a helping hand to whoever that guy is, but it's not neither of them. What I'm here to tell you is the Dallas Cowboys this year, and I feel like this is the third year in a row that I'm saying this, probably more than that. Even when Zeke was playing, I felt like we needed another running back, even with Pollard. But guys, this year the Dallas Cowboys, if they forget the running back position this year, it's going to be more of the same, and it might be worse.
And that's facts.
It might be worse, guys. Might be worse. The Dallas Cowboys have to hone in on a running back that is going to make us prideful again. That's going to make us prideful again. So we might be making a fatal mistake. Now, we're tapped into the top 30 visits, and there's a couple of wide receivers on there, and there's the running back Tootin, and there's another running back. I can't think of his name because I'm doing this off the top of my head. Because I want you guys to feel the emotion. Guys, I think it was Judkins. Yeah. Actually, I don't know how the hell I forgot Judkins. Sorry, guys, but that's really the one right there. I think Judkins is the end of the line of running back ones that can come in day one, and that's going to be our guy. Now, the reason that I wanted you guys to see those clips is it's about the things that those guys did that was special. Sometimes it wasn't blocked up all the way, and sometimes we didn't have all of the best linemen in there. We might have had a great unit, but what made those units great is who was running the ball. There's nobody here writing home about how great Doug Free was, how great Leary is. All we keep saying is, I know at the left guard, we haven't had a left guard since Leary. But when Leary left us, I don't see any Hall of Fame jackets. I don't even know if I see any All-Pros or any Pro Bowls after that. What makes it special is the guy where you can have some great linemen or you can have some good linemen like we have right now. But the guy that's carrying that rock, sometimes they got to do something at the second level. Sometimes they got to do something at the first level to make somebody miss and then get to the second level and make some guys miss. The three backs that I showed were special at that. No matter how you feel about Ezekiel Elliott now, Ezekiel Elliott then made us prideful. It was prideful to wear that 21 jersey. It was prideful to wear that 29 jersey and that 24 jersey and that 22 jersey and that 33 jersey back then. So I'm asking the Dallas Cowboys, do not forget running back. Running backs matter now. And we got to get our guy. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Have a great Friday. Peace.
Turn the pressure up. I don't quit. I don't fold under pressure. I'm the best, and I know I'm the best. And you know I'm the best.